Swine flu swine flu jab linked to killer nerve disease. Leaked letter reveals concern of neurologists over 25 deaths in America. 25 deaths this year. Interesting. A warning that the new swine flu jab is linked to a deadly nerve disease has been sent by the government to senior neurologists in a confidential letter. The letter from the Health Protection Agency, the official body that oversees public health, has been leaked to the Mail on Sunday, leading to demands to know why the information has not been given to the public before the vaccination of millions of people, including children, begins. It tells the neurologists that they must be alert for an increase in the brain disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome. I guess I'm pronouncing that right, or Guillain, I don't know, whatever. Which could be triggered by the vaccine. GBS attacks the lining of the nerves, causing paralysis and an inability to breathe, and can be fatal. The letter, sent to about 600 neurologists on July 29th, is the first sign that there is concern at the highest levels that the vaccine itself could cause serious complications. It refers to the use of a similar swine flu vaccine in the United States in 1976, when more people died from the vaccination than from the swine flu. 500 cases of this GBS were detected. The vaccine may have increased the risk of contracting GBS by 8 times. The vaccine was withdrawn after just 10 weeks when the link with GBS became clear. The U.S. government was forced to pay out millions of dollars to those affected. We don't even have millions of dollars now. Concerns have already been raised that the new vaccine has not been sufficiently tested and that the effects, especially on children, are unknown. It is being developed by pharmaceutical companies and will be given to about 13 million people during the first wave of immunization, expected to start in October. Top priority will be given to anyone aged 6 months to 65 with an underlying health problem, pregnant women, and health professionals. The British Neurological Surveillance Unit, part of the British Association of Neurologists, has been asked to monitor closely any cases of GBS as the vaccine is rolled out. One senior neurologist said last night, "I would not have the swine flu jab because of this GBS risk." There are concerns that there could be a repeat of what became known as a 1976 debacle in the U.S., where a swine flu vaccine killed 25 people more than the virus itself. Epic fail. A mass vaccination was given the go-ahead by President Gerald Ford because scientists believe that the swine flu strain was similar to the one responsible for the 1918 to 1919 pandemic, which killed 500,000 Americans and 20 million people worldwide. Within days, symptoms of GBS were reported among those who had been immunized, well, that's a tough word, immunized, and 25 people died from respiratory failure after severe paralysis. You talk about a fucking frightening way to die. You can't move and you can't breathe. You're dead. Unbelievable. 1 in 80,000 people came down with the condition. In contrast, just 1 person died of swine flu. This was back in the 70s. More than 40 million Americans had received the vaccine by the time the program was stopped after 10 weeks. The U.S. government paid out millions of dollars in compensation to those affected. The swine flu virus in the new vaccine is a slightly different strain from the 1976 virus, but the possibility of an increased incidence of GBS remains a concern. Shadow Health spokesman Mike Penning said last night, "The last thing we want is secret letters handed around experts with the NHS. We need a vaccine, but we also need to know about potential risks." Okay, I'm going to link to the article because I've got a limited amount of time here, but as you can see, this is rather ridiculous. It is what it is. Read the link. Do not, if you get the flu, treat it like you would any other flu.